That's my ex, now she get jealous.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan, and our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Keldon Johnson.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The guard pair will be Conley and Edwards. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position. And for the Spurs, in the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox in at the point guard. It's stolen by Ingles. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Ingles with a screen on Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Conley. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Oh, here's Edwards. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston. No good that time. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Here's Ingles. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Randall down low. Defended by Sohan.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Edwards kicks to Conley. Outside, Reed to the inside. Randall passes to Reed. Reed with a screen for Randall. Jacks up a 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the wing on the left. Outside, Fox. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Fox has got 5.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. let's highlight the highest scoring teams in the NBA. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Randall outside. Looking to end the run. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
You got it, making the commitment. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. And the first one drops. So, Greg, with all-star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players, but only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
All free throws good from Randall. And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
Timberwolves trail by 7. To the left wing. Out to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, San Antonio.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Castle against Edwards. Now, Sohan. He's off on that one. Randall with some nice D. Fox against Conley. Outside Edwards. On the wing, Ingles. Back to Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Over Castle. Edwards, no good. Spurs leading by 7. The kick out to Fox. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Reed with a screen on Wembanyama, and once again off the mark by Minnesota.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Timberwolves trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Edwards. To stop the drought, and the shot goes down.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
San Antonio's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Johnson's checked in for Vassell. And a change for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo's checked in. Over to the wing. Back to Fox. Back to Sohan. 5 to shoot. Wembanyama, a screen. Three-pointer, Fox. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Kevin, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And Minnesota has possession following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Ingles with the screen for Edwards. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in this game.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's Castle. Still yet to score. Pass to Wembanyama. Offline with his 3. Timberwolves trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Up top, Randall. Defended by Sohan. Randall outside. Another miss by Minnesota.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Oh, here's Edwards. His average of about 35.5 points a game is pretty astounding, but one that he's worked very hard for.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Timberwolves trail by 10. There's 1:38 left here in the opening quarter. Miller sets a screen for Dillingham. And Miller throws it down hard.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And great when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. In the third spot, the Spurs.
When you look at their recent defensive numbers, they've been among the best in the league. I like the energy that they're playing with.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. And Kelly Olynyk subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. And a change for the Timberwolves. Randall's checked in. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. And the 3 off target. Spurs leading by 6. Wembanyama outside to the paint. Here's Johnson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Aggressive play by Johnson, pushing through the foul, insisting on getting his shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Almost kind of a throwback wing. Johnson, he likes to slash, put pressure on the defense.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Dillingham with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Rockets in Houston. Pass to Randall. That shot misses. And so it's San Antonio in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Dillingham. And it's Shannon in at the 3, the small forward. Wembanyama passes to Johnson. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Johnson's got the lead up to 11 now for San Antonio. Pass to Gobert. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Now DiVincenzo, still scoreless. Shannon, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Waters passes to Barnes. Tries it from 9. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Shannon. And here is DiVincenzo. And he overshot that one, missing.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
The kick out to Barnes. From outside, off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Olynyk with the steal. Here's Waters. He averages about 5 points a game. Pass to Johnson. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. Pulls up on the wing. San Antonio again missing. Timberwolves trail by 11. To the middle. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Wembanyama looking it over. Gobert with the block. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall against Olynyk. Dillingham setting the screen for Randall. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. And that one's good, Barnes.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Pass to Shannon. Gobert with a screen on Barnes. Inside. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Waters passes to Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When he gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Randall passes to DiVincenzo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
And he makes the first. And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries, and with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
He's perfect from the line this time. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Basket counts. Johnson's got 7 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Outside Edwards. Here's Randall. Rebounded by the Spurs. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
San Antonio making a switch here. Vassell's checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. So it's San Antonio now. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Wembanyama, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Sohan. 5 on the clock. Wembanyama, a screen on Randall. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Spurs lead by 16.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Randall passes to Conley. Back to Randall. Pass to Edwards. Takes a 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Conley. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Back to Conley. Reed with the screen on Fox. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back to you, Kevin.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Let's take a moment to see the squads that have been the most dominant on the glass this season. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Now here's Conley. Scoreless thus far. Reed the pass to Ingles. Back to Reed. Pass to Edwards. Shot to stop the run, and he makes that one.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Now Gobert, after Keldon Johnson missed from long range.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Sohan. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Fox. Nice shot from the wing. Fox has got 9.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Anthony Edwards.
And he's got it going at the foul line these days. His free throw percentage looks a lot different in the last 10 games than it did earlier in the season. He's tinkered with a few things and really improved his form.
Barnes, who's checked in for Johnson. The kick out to Fox. And he's good on the 3-ball. Fox has got 5 points now this quarter.
Once a question mark for Fox. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Outside Conley. Ingles with the screen for Conley. Pass to Reed from downtown. Rebound San Antonio. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Now Barnes. Over by Conley. Vassell outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from 3-point range this quarter.
Timberwolves passing it around. Conley sets a screen for Ingles. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Gobert, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Gobert's got his first basket.
Give him that. Gobert, unstoppable if he can catch it that close.
Pass to Sohan. And here is Vassell. Ingles covering. Now Reed. Over in the corner, Edwards. No good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the San Antonio Spurs.
You have certain players that live and die by the three. Right now, they are L-I-V-I-N, living. Can it continue this way? I don't know.
Yeah, normally you preach a balanced attack. Maybe these guys don't need it. Okay, fellas. Now we'll look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest.
One thing about this contest, it's very hard to win. Everyone's a great shooter. It comes down to who's hot and who's clutch.
And most of these guys have shown they can do both of those things here in the regular season. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Here's Minnesota. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Conley with the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Castle on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And that one drops for him. Sohan's got 5 now.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. Here's Castle. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Wembanyama for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And here is Ingles. No scoring in this one. Reed. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Vassell. It's stolen by Edwards. Now Reed. Edwards inside. Castle covering. And there it is for him. Edwards got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Great D that time from Edwards.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Ingles can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 21. Down low. Here's Sohan. Reed with the rebound. Edwards against Fox. Reed the pass to Conley. To the middle. Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. It's stolen by Edwards. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Edwards got 8 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Castle a screen on Conley. To end the drought. And there's the nice layup by Fox. He's got 14.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him the point guard. I call him the scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Timberwolves. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, the Spurs, 2.5 games back.
And, you know, for the Spurs, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Now, Wembanyama. Following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. Fox, no good. De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
Drills the three-pointer.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Pass to Sohan. Vassell wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here is Conley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And the dunk by Sohan.
Oh, there's a reason why Sohan's a fan favorite. This man brings it.
Randle right side. Ingles with the screen for Randle. Fires top of the key. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Castle finds Wembanyama. Now Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Stolen by Reed. Vassell against Ingles. Pass to Conley. Fires the three. The rebound by the Spurs. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And it's Sohan missing.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Outside Edwards. And the basket is good. Edwards got 10 points. Spurs leading by 18. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. look now for San Antonio. Barnes comes in for Sohan. And it's Johnson in for Vassell. Timberwolves also changing it up. Shannon's checked in. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Johnson inside. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
We're getting a chance to see Johnson's athleticism. This man can really get up and throw it down.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's Randall. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. 6 to shoot. DiVincenzo passes to Reed. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Substitution on goal. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo. His last 10 games, putting up about 10 points a night, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 14. Johnson with it. Inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. Edwards with it. And it's Johnson picking him up.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Now, here's Fox. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Running the pick and roll to perfection. Fox with the nice dish.
Minnesota's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Puts the move on. And finished off by Edwards.
He said, take a seat, young fella, and just enjoy the show.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Fox, no good. Timberwolves trail by 20. Shannon passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Pass to Waters. To the paint. Here's Cornette. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. A 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Fox. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. There's 3-pointers off the mark. San Antonio leading by 20. Johnson dishes to Barnes. Johnson right side. It's up a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now, here's Fox. He's got 14. There's the screen. Johnson left side. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go. And they get it back. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's San Antonio with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll return shortly. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Spurs leading by 18, and so in the game for the Timberwolves. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Dillingham is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Shannon in at small forward. Now here's Johnson, and a wide open look for Wembanyama. The three-pointer no good. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Shannon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Spurs leading by 15. Here's McLaughlin. To the right side. Barnes outside. Pocket 6. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. Then on Thursday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
And the Spurs with possession. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Wembanyama passes to McLaughlin. Nobody near Barnes. Cans it from downtown. And the Spurs lead by 18.
Big forward with quick hand. Barnes, he'll let it fly.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Dillingham. Now DiVincenzo. Here's Shannon. And Gobert kicks to DiVincenzo. Hits it from three-point range.
Oh, good recognition by the big man. Gobert, passes like this really help team chemistry.
Pass to Olynyk. To the inside. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail by 15. Randall right side. The layup missed. And it's Barnes with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Shoots it up. McLaughlin, no good.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Shannon passes to Randall. Here's Shannon. In the corner, Dillingham with it. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the middle, here's Wembanyama. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Yeah, but the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Pass to Olynyk. Now, here's Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Checked in for Jordan McLaughlin. And now Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Terrific, Hallie. We appreciate the report. And that one falls for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Randall outside. To the paint. Here's Reed, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves. Nas Reed, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. The Spurs making a switch here. Castle's checked in. One is no good. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Barnes against Randall. And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
And Fox gets it to go.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. That shot wide open.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Outside, Fox. Over Dillingham. Fox, no good. Timberwolves trail by 19. Pass to Edwards. Randall, a screen on Johnson. Here's Edwards. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, and the defense allowing some room here on the inside in the second half, and they're taking advantage. A lot of their points coming from in the paint.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Vassell in for Johnson. Timberwolves also changing it up. Joe Ingles is checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dillingham. He throw good, Edwards.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Fox against Conley. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Vassell against Ingles. Pass to Conley. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Fox. Here's Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fox, no good. Conley feeling it out. Pass to Randall. And here's Reed. Randall outside. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Spurs. Castle's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Now Fox. Here's Vassell. Jacks up a 3. Conley there for the rebound. Edwards against Castle. Fox with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 16. Now Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on Conley. Puts up the 3. And Victor Wembanyama gets the 3.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Present our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And guys, it's been a rugged brand of defense he's played. I don't know why they keep taking the ball at him. It seems like every time they have, he's come up with the rejection. And with every block, he's only gotten more and more fired up.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Randall against Johnson. Randall kicks to Conley. Now here's Edwards. He's covered closely. Just 5 to shoot. From the wing, Conley's shot is off. Spurs leading by 19 points. Castle with it. Johnson outside. Down low. The kick out to Fox. No good on the triple. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Inside, here's Reed. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice defense by Vassell.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Spurs.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
Well, at least they're going to salvage a game from the season series after losing the first two.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Victor Wembanyama.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Now Castle, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now, here's Ingles. Will it go? At the elbow, Conley. And stolen by Castle. And here is Fox. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.